B96, it's Carla from Logan Carla Mornings, and we are with Cassandra Coleman. Hey.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being had, girl.
Oh my gosh.
So you just performed at Lollapalooza. This is your first time?
Yes, it is. First time attending, first time performing, all the things.
Are you from Chicago? Where are you from?
No, I'm from Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So is this your first time in the city?
Okay, so I came for the first time in November, and I loved it. I don't know if it just wasn't cold the day that we came, and we just rode our bikes around the lake, and it was so beautiful.
Oh, you know how to ride a bike too?
I do.
She's a multi-talented queen. I love that. So Lollapalooza, your first performance, I want you to walk me through the emotions.
Yes.
Because I can only imagine, it's like, okay, you have no phone. You step out on stage by yourself, right?
Well, I mean, I've got my band.
Right. But
Yes,
like that
yeah.
moment, that's you.
Yes, this is true.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, usually right before I go on, I usually say a prayer. I'm usually just like, okay, fill me with patience for myself and fill me with grace for this moment, and just kind of like get myself in a good mindset that it's like, this is just about having fun and it's not meant to be perfection, So that's usually, I know that sounds like cheesy, but that's what I have to hear in my head before I go up.
No, I don't think that's cheesy at all. Like, I think the fact that you have a starting ritual to what you want to do, especially, so are you religious?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was growing up in Nashville.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that makes it, I mean, it's complicated growing up in Nashville with religion, but we make it our own.
Right.
But yeah, no, so I usually like to get myself in a good peaceful headspace. And then oftentimes, like in even those moments, it's a moment that I've envisioned in my mind's eye for years.
Yeah.
It's like, what would it feel like to be walking from backstage up onto the stage and see a sea of people in front? So, I mean, even just like today, it just felt like a dream, literally watching a dream come true in front of my eyes, something I've replayed over and over. So
was it how you imagined it would be, or was it better?
It's exactly how I imagined, but better, of course, because you don't know. In your dreams, you don't think about the roar of people, like their loudness and just like their excitement and their energy of they're just happy to be there and dancing and stuff. And so it's just really special to see these people like living and breathing, and they're like, this is part of my mind's eye, what I saw. You're
and
real.
they're there to
This
see
is
you.
it. It's so sweet. It's so sweet.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about your journey before getting here.
Yes.
You used to work 3 jobs.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Girl, you were clocked in and locked in. Here's the 4th.
Yeah. I know.
What were you doing?
So, I mean, up until December of 2024, I was working part-time at Trader Joe's, part-time at a pop-up coffee shop. Like, we would go to people's events and stuff.
How many of those Trader Joe bags do you have?
Girl,
You know the
I don't
cute
even,
pastel
Yeah. Well, the pastel ones only have one.
Okay.
Yes, I really love the purple one. But yeah, so, I mean, it was just a lot. And then on what else? I was also making and packaging chai, and then I also was working at a brewery. So I kind of had 4 part-time jobs.
And when did you find the time to continue working on your music?
It was taking a while because I was like, okay, you only have certain limited days throughout the week that you can be productive. And I felt like that wasn't conducive to me for creating, not to be, practicing that muscle every day. So I quit 2 of the jobs near the end of the year, and I was like,
Joe had to go.
I know, Joe had to go.
I'm sorry.
I know, we were like, we have to dive all in, because if we continue to have this mindset of, scarcity mindset of like, I've got to work to make everything happen or it's not going to happen, and like, once I let go of that and just like quit 2 of my jobs, I just like the door just flung open, and all the opportunities that I had been praying for just started like flooding through. So it was amazing.
I mean, they say that you have to make room for the things that you actually want.
Exactly.
And I can imagine that one of those things you really wanted was a call from Jack Antonoff.
Yeah,
what?
That was freaking crazy.
What happened? I need to know, first of all, if it said on his caller ID, Taylor says bestie, like, what was this like?
It was really funny, like adding his name to my contacts. I was like, is this a dream? What is happening right now? But no, it was so beautiful. My manager knew him. They were in a band together years ago.
Wow.
And when he started working with me, he was really excited and sent him my music and was just like, hey, like, you should work with this girl, like just putting it out there. And then it actually ended up happening a lot faster than we expected. And he was like, one thing that I thought was really sweet is he had asked my manager, like, is she a good person? Yeah. And my manager was like, yes. And he was like, I'm in.
I think they're okay. And I get a very warm and positive aura from you.
Yes.
Because like,
from me? Thank you.
Yeah. From when you said that you go on stage and you're trying to be like just present in the moment.
Yeah.
And like you're a hardworking girl.
Aww.
And so I think that opportunities really do find people like you because
Thank
you're
you.
deserving of it.
Oh.
So what was it like actually working with him?
He was incredible. I mean, he is a flurry of activity, just like a whirlwind of a human, just running, doing multiple like projects at once. And he was so kind. Like, I felt like he was very aware of my feelings. Oftentimes working, sadly, especially with men, sometimes it can be kind of a challenge where it's like they're all kind of used to looking at each other, and it's them talking to each other. And Jack was talking to me. You know, he was asking me my opinions, my thoughts, and that's just a great producer. And, you know, makes an artist feel heard and seen. So
good. And you guys were working on Coming of Age, right?
Correct. Yes.
So we're the same age.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you 29?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Okay. Same.
Are you 1996, baby?
Yeah. When we enter our Taylor Swift era, our album will be 1996.
For sure.
I don't sing, but I'll open up
you
for
can
something.
do whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you feel like you've transformed and changed, and what is this song about for you?
Yeah, I mean, the transformation has been almost night and day. Like, my self-confidence and the way that I communicate with myself really made like I had to make some big changes about like how would I want to speak to myself as a child? How would I want to speak to my niece, my nephew, my future child? Like, and I had to just really shift my narrative inside. And I know it sounds cheesy, but like the process of music, when you're writing, it's very therapeutic. You know, you're getting out all your thoughts, you're articulating how you feel about something, and it becomes real, this like living, breathing thing in front of you, and then you can make it into a song, and then you can let it fly away. And a lot of times it's helped me with processing grief or anger or just things I'm struggling with. So I write a song about it, and then I set it free, and that was coming of age. You know, I wrote a song about, I felt like I was sifting through my history and through the path that made me me.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was late having my coming of age moment. You know, I felt like I was too old. Like, why am I having this moment now?
I feel like sometimes we feel like we're late because we expect there to be an automatic switch that goes off, that you just like feel like you have it all.
Yeah,
like figured out.
Now I've got it.
But that doesn't happen.
It's not.
It's like continuous.
It's not real.
It's multiple mini moments that trigger different changes. And you're like, I thought I knew who I was at 29.
Yes.
When we're 34 sitting here and you're headlining, we're gonna laugh about it.
Yes, I hope.
We're gonna absolutely be cracking up. Coming of age, it's gonna be called I Arrived.
I would love
Truly.
that. Honestly, that's probably 96 is gonna be our year.
It is. Hopefully it's not 2096.
No, better not.
We'll make it before then. But what was that, I guess, moment for you that made you want to write this song?
I think the moment was that every song I wrote kept turning into a version of this song. Like, everything I wrote kept going to like needing to forgive myself and like talking about my past and how I'd felt like some pain from it. And and so it just kept, like, every song I wrote kept having a different version of coming of age in it until it was coming of age, and then it was the right song. Yeah, if that makes sense.
I think so. Is coming of age, I heard that you like broke up with someone for like a 6-year relationship.
Yeah, it was really long. Yeah.
Was this song kind of a culmination of the version that
it was a culmination
you killed off?
Yeah, in a way. And then also I wasn't pursuing music as well because the people around me I felt like were encouraging me not to, and I was like letting fear listen, and I was like, yeah, like that would be a challenge. That could, maybe that's too hard, don't do it. And now
look at you.
Exactly.
Lollapalooza, hello.
I know. So that's like, so often fear is just keeping you from what you're meant to do, so to me, that's what transformed that moment, was just, that's what coming of age was. It was these two big moments of change, being like, I am going to pursue music, and I am going to leave this relationship because I'm only staying out of fear, and I'm not pursuing music out of fear.
Because they tell us all the time. They're like, okay, the clock is ticking, and I don't want to say wasted so much time. You spent so much time with the person. You're like, was this investment worth it?
No, yes, you learn from everything. Yes.
It's worth the lyrics to this song.
This is true.
So honestly, congratulations. I'm so excited to continue hearing more about your journey.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations on Lollapalooza.
Thank you.
Coming of age.
Congratulations you being here too.
Oh my God,
So
1996, baby.
I love it.
And it's B96.
What the fudge? I didn't even notice that.
This is like, is this our thing now?
Maybe it is.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Of course.
And I'm feeling we're going to be besties for a long time.
Oh yeah, besties for the resties.